Otis is over here looking at me like, what is wrong with her? What? I wish you could see his face. He's like, what is she? What is? I like the music, and so we're gonna play it at the start of every live because it pumps me up, and it should pump you up too. All right, here's what we're gonna do. First things first. Welcome to the Grow Your Group Challenge. I'm so excited you are here. You're gonna be with me for the next 3 days, and you're gonna learn 20 different powerful strategies to grow your group. Are you excited? Okay, here's what we're going to do first, though, okay? First, we got to have a starting point. In order to measure our success, we got to have a starting point, and we got to have a goal. We're going to do both first. So the first thing I want you to drop in the comments is, how many members did you welcome or have joined in your group last week? Okay, it's Tuesday. So last week, how many new members did you have in your group? Drop that number. Okay? Once you drop that number, now we're going to set a goal, and we're going to set an intention around this. This is going to be more of a manifestation. We are growing it to what number? So I want you to actually type the word growing to and the number so that we manifest this, and we are in the process of having this happen. Okay. It's not just this goal, this outside thing, and maybe someday I'm going to get there. We are it's happening right now. We are growing that number to what? What is the number that you want it to be? Okay, we're going to come back to both of these numbers. So please drop them in the comments so that I can see where we're at now and where we're working our way towards. That is the objective here. And what I want you to imagine is that doubling or even tripling the size of your group is possible. And it's not just about adding bodies. It's not just about people. It is the right, perfect, ideal people for you. People who want the content that you're serving up. They want to be involved. They want to be active. Anybody can add bodies, but are the bodies the ones that are actually going to connect with you, lead to sales, engage, comment, post, all of the things that you want in your group? That is totally possible when you do it the right way. Okay. So this whole idea of growing your group challenge started because I've been, well, actually, let me do this. Before we even do that, I know we've got some new people that have signed up for this challenge, and you don't even know who I am. So let's back up and start with that first. My name is Jamie Hain. I am a video and growth coach. I specialize in Facebook and Facebook groups and Facebook personal profiles. And I'm all about helping you get visible in all of those spaces. Now, just 2 years ago, my Facebook group, the one that you're all in, this Get on Camera group, was completely dead. Horrible, awful, dead. I almost shut the whole thing off. Like, I vividly remember Googling, can I have an online business without being online? And I have over time transitioned my group into what you see it today, which is very active, very engaged, and I love it. And it's not just me, it's all of you. It's about you are my perfect ideal member in my community because you want to talk about the things that we talk about. So what I learned over time is that there are strategies that you have to apply in order to move your group forward. And one of them is growing. You've got to constantly get new people all the time coming into your space. And that is what we're going to focus on today. Yay! All right. So let me look at what you've shared in terms of numbers. So hang on here a second. Okay. Hold on here. We got to go back. Okay. So the first question was, how many members did you add last week? I'm not going to call anybody out. I don't want anybody to feel, called out on. So 2, 0, none, 0, 6, good 6, 1, 0, 1, 3, 0, 3, 0. Okay, now that's a starting point. There's no judgment. I've had weeks, even recently, I've had weeks where I didn't have any people. It happens. Okay, it's a normal part of it. What changes is what I do. It's you are driving the numbers that you want to see. It's not Field of Dreams. It's not, I built a group. Where are all the people? Why are they not all just coming in? Why are they not just flocking in? It's your activities that matter. Okay. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Okay. We are growing to 2,000, 200, 20, 300. Okay. Stephanie's asking a really good question. Is this weekly goal or overall goal? I'm guessing some of those big numbers are overall goal because if you're wanting to grow that every week, you're not going to be able to keep up, girl. Okay, so it should be weekly goal. So if you had, how many did you have last week? And then how many do you want per week? Good clarifying question there. Okay. 1,000, 10 new members a week, 5 new members a week, 100 a day. Karen, holy cow. Okay. I want to be getting 10 new members a month, 10 new members a week. Cindy's laughing at my can I have an online business without being online? I really did Google that. Okay. Good. Okay, here's what I want to call out. These are some pretty realistic goals, and I'm really proud of you for that. There's something to having a big ass goal and it being something that it motivates you for. That's a good thing. But what I want to make sure that everybody hears, everybody so far that has commented, you are all at realistic goals. So I'm proud of you there. If they become too aggressive, then we start to be disappointed when we don't achieve it. And this is about manifesting the number you are growing to. Like, I'm going to have 10 a week. That's a really perfect goal. You get too many and you can't connect with all those people. We're going to talk about that this week because it's more than just getting them in. You got to get them started. You got to do something to make sure that you're not only driving the growth, you're driving the engagement that you want to see in your group. Okay. So the question that I have for all of you is, are you ready to take over the driver's seat? Now, that drive is an important word here because I do not like claims that say you're going to make $1 million overnight, but from your bed. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about you're going to have to do some work. So are you ready to drive? Meaning, are you ready to take on some work in order to grow your group? Let's see some I'm ready. Let's do this. Those kinds of comments, because your energy around this makes all the difference. Okay. Now, how does this challenge work? Let's talk a little bit about that. You're going to join me for the next 3 days. I'm going to try my darndest to get it to be around 30 or 40 minutes each day. Today might be a little bit longer just because we have some of this intro stuff we've got to get to. You're going to learn, you're going to be active, you're going to participate, you're going to engage, you're going to comment, you're going to do all the things you're going to do. You're going to do some homework. Each day there's going to be homework. There will be actually 2 homework posts each day. One is just your regular homework, and then one is a bonus homework. It's a little bit harder, takes a little more work. You decide how hard you want to push yourself. But here's the deal. The more you participate, the more you do, the faster you're going to grow, and the more chances you're going to earn to win prizes. That's right. We're doing prizes this week, every single day this week. Okay. Starting tomorrow, we'll spin the wheel based on all of the engagement that you have done in everything today. So showing up live, watching the replay, doing the homework, commenting on posts, all of that's going to get your name on the wheel. Good? Okay. I am going to give you a ton of value. As those of you that have done other lives with me or other challenges, I hear this a lot from you all, that you feel like my challenges are a ton of value. But full transparency here, I'm also going to invite you to consider joining my Ignite Your Facebook group program, which starts middle of next month. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it over the next 3 days. I just don't want there to be any surprises of what? Why is she talking about this? That's why, because there's a connection point there. Okay, we'll talk about that too. Okay, for those of you that have upgraded to VIP access, so this is the $47 upgrade. We will have a Zoom call every day right after this live. Well, it's not right after. It's at 12 Mountain Time. I have no idea what time that is for you because you're all over the place. That is going to be where we dive deeper into the strategies that we cover in this live. It's an opportunity to just have a more intimate, exclusive kind of conversation. So bring your questions to that call. You should already have the Zoom. I was going to put it in the group chat this morning and I forgot. So I will put it in the Zoom as soon as we're done here today, or in the group chat as soon as we're done today, so you have it. Okay. Yes, those are recorded. So for those of you that can't make it live, they'll be there. Okay. If you still want to upgrade to VIP, I think I've got 4 spots open. Again, it's a $47 upgrade. Okay. Any questions about how the challenge works or VIP access before we get to the good stuff? Everybody loves prizes. Everybody's ready. I love seeing all the energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. All right. No questions. So we're going to move on. Does everybody have the workbook? I was meant to print a copy and I forgot to do that too. But it's got me and the Grow Your Group. I'm doing this. And it says day 1 on it. If not, the link is up above. So if you look at the description up above this video, if you're on your computer, you will see the link. On your phone, it's actually down here in the comments, or in the, think of it like the caption, you'll find the link to grab the workbook there. Okay. Okay. On page, what page is it? Hold on. I wrote it down somewhere. 2. On page 2 of the workbook is something that looks like this. Okay. This is my kind of warning and call out to all of you. And that is that while we are focused this week on growth, it takes all of these strategies to make a Facebook group a success. Growth is just one piece of it. So I want to give you all 6 of these strategies. I know some of you have heard this from me before, but this will be a nice, good refresh. Okay. The first one here, this pink one up at the top, is vision. This is about making sure, oh, wait, here, I had a, wait. I think I had this here. Maybe I did not. No, I did not. I thought I had them on the things, but I don't. My little banners here. Okay. So vision is about knowing very clearly what your group is for your members. Why should they be there? Why should they be involved? Why should they join your group? Why should they come back to the group? What are they going to get? What are the results they're going to get? Okay, that's vision. The second one, the yellow one, this is growth. This is what we're talking about this week. You have to have a strategy of constantly growing and driving, getting new people into your group each and every week. Okay. The third one, where did my third one go? I don't have a third one. Somehow my slides didn't get all the way there. I don't know what happened. Let's see if I go further. Does it go? Nope. We just completely missed number 3. I threw this earlier. Okay. That's going to be one of those days. The third one is orange, I believe. Is it orange? Hold on. Where's my note? Yes. Orange. The third one is the orange one. Here, let's do this. This guy here, the orange one here. This is your welcome strategy. Okay. So this is about how do you get them to start to feel welcome, to feel part of your group, and to start that activity that you want to see in your group. That you've got to have a welcome strategy. Okay. Now we'll move on to the yellow, to the green one. The green one, number 4, is content. This is the one we often focus on. What is the content? What am I putting in my group? What am I posting in my group? And we focus on this so much that we're not focusing on the other pieces. If you look at this gear system, okay, if I only turn one gear, let's use the green one. If I only focus on content and I'm just like blinders on to the rest of them, how fast is this whole thing going to move forward? Is it going to move if only one gear is turning? No. You got to get them all turning, right? So if you're only focusing on content, not enough. Okay. But content itself, we've talked about this in a number of lives over the last few weeks and months. Content has to be juicy. It has to give people a win. It has to answer or solve their problems. We used to be able to have groups and you didn't have to give so much away for free. Okay? I remember those groups. I had a group back then. It was so easy. Times have changed. And here's why it's changed. Because you, like me, you've all bought courses, signed up for coaches, and didn't get results. And so we are now a little bit skeptical of just giving money to yet another course, to another program, to whatever else it is, because we're worried about ourselves and our ability to execute on that. But we're also worried that that coach might not deliver. So by giving juicy content away for free, I'm not talking about giving everything away. I'm talking about giving enough away that people go, this is awesome. Otherwise, they won't keep coming back to your group. It's one thing to get them into your group. If you're not doing something with them, if you're not getting them to come back over and over and over again, then they're an inactive member, and that doesn't help you. Okay, so content needs to be a strategy. Number 5, the blue one, very closely related here. This is engagement. It's not enough to just post something and hope that that's just going to magically convert. You got to get people commenting, and what you do with those comments matters. You've got to balance engagement and authority. If you're not doing both, you got a mismatch. Okay. And the last one, number 6, selling, promoting. I know a lot of people like to say this whole idea of service is selling. And I understand where that's coming from. Okay. But I'm going to give you a big, bold claim here. The faster you embrace the fact that you have to actually be a salesperson, your business will take off. And I'm not meaning creepy, yucky car salesperson. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the more you talk about your offers, the more you're going to sell them. It's about promoting the things, inviting people to consider the things that you have going on. The more you talk about it, the more you're going to sell. Okay. Any questions about, do I have another one? About these 6 gears before we dive deeper into growth? Okay. Let me make sure there's no questions here. Okay. Okay. You're all good. Was this helpful to have some context around this? I hope so. Okay, today we are going to focus on the foundations. Let me get rid of this guy. The foundations first. We've got 3 days. Today is going to be about foundations. Tomorrow is going to be about an engagement explosion. How do you get things working inside your group to grow your group? And then Wednesday will be how do you look outside your network beyond what you already have to grow your group. So we're going to kind of segment it that way. Okay. So let's dive in. Number 1, strategy number 1. And by the way, there is a, you know what? I'm going to come back to that. Let me make a note. I want to get on a tangent. I want to get to stuff. Okay. Hold on here. There's a group assessment if you haven't taken it yet. I want to make sure that you get it. We'll talk a little bit about that. Okay. Number 1. Strategy number 1 is to make connections, also known as making friends. That's what Facebook is all about, friends. So you are wanting to have a very specific intention for accepting, declining, and sending friend requests. This is not going into some competitor's group and stealing all their people and friend requesting all of them. That's not going to work. You're going to get kicked out. Somebody's going to report you and you're going to lose that as an opportunity. I'm talking about actual Facebook tools that will help you make connections. Okay. We all love networking. Well, maybe not all. I shouldn't say that. I love networking. I know there's a lot of you like networking and going to networking calls, and they're awesome. And I am not discounting that at all. But what you got to recognize is that Facebook itself has networking tools. It has the ability to allow you to make friends and start connecting with people. And if you're not embracing that, you're not growing your own network. Okay. So what you've got to do is very consistently for probably 2 or 3 weeks in a row, you've got to be perfect in terms of who you are accepting, denying, and sending friend requests to. They have to be your most perfect ideal client. Because what happens is you begin to train the Facebook algorithm. And then Facebook starts sending you people that you are like, these are like perfect. It's smart enough to know that. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to spend 5 minutes every day. And you are just going to make friends with 5 people. That's your tactic. They can either be ones that you are accepting in or the ones that you are sending out. 5 people every day. Okay. Now, I want to pull up some slides. I'm going to show you quickly what this looks like. Okay. I got to get rid of that. Okay. So in your Facebook group, up in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to click on the word friends. From there, it's going to serve up options. Okay. The top half is going to be friend requests. These are people who have sent you a friend request. You are not going to click confirm or delete right here. You are going to click on their name, because what you've got to do is you've got to check out their profile first to see whether or not this is somebody who is your ideal client or could be your ideal client. Okay. Once you get there, you get a little preview of what their personal profile looks like. And you have all the buttons where you can respond to their invite, you can accept, you can message them, you can follow them. You got all those different tools. Okay. So what you've got to do is imagine who your ideal person is in your group. How would you clone them? What would they look like? And that's what you're going to go after. Okay. Now, once Facebook starts getting in the rhythm, and by the way, I will say this, if you haven't looked at this like ever, you've probably got hundreds of people waiting in there. So you can either weed through them or just delete them all and start fresh. It's your call. But what you want to make sure that you're doing is the only ones that you are either accepting or sending requests to are in that space of these are my perfect people, or at least they could be. They might be. Okay. Okay. What's going to happen next is outside of the friend request, you're going to have this section, which is people that you might know. This is Facebook saying, based on your activity over the last few weeks, these are people that are similar to the people you have accepted. Okay. You're still going to check them out. You're still going to click on their name, look at their profile. This should be like 30 seconds, right? I said 5 minutes a day doing this. You're just trying to connect with 5 new people every day and then genuinely, truly, genuinely connect with them. Okay. Now, let me get rid of this. How do you feel about cold DMs? Do we like cold DMs? Do you like it when, you immediately accept a friend request and it is split second. Now you've got something in your DM and it's just a pitch. How do you feel about that? Like it? Don't like it? What do you think? I'm going to come back to your question, Cindy. Let me finish this and then I'll come back to your question. How do we feel about those cold DMs? Where it's like, hi, Jamie, I love your profile. You're so awesome. Here's what we do. We are going to get you leads and we're going to get you this. And are you interested? How do you feel about those? I don't like them. I ignore them. Frustrated. Don't like it. Yeah, it feels horrible. I do not like cold DMs, and it's not my business practice either. Yes. Yuck. Yeah. That sums it up, doesn't it, Cindy? Yuck. I don't like it when they sell, but it's okay if it's an intro. Ah, interesting. I block or delete. I see right through the BS. Okay. So when I say you are going to genuinely connect, it is not a pitch. You are making friends. Okay. Cindy asked on the making friends, can you do it on your phone as well? Yes. It's just it's actually easier on your phone than it is on the computer. You can do it either way. I just grabbed screenshots because it was easier for me from your computer, but it's very, very similar. You're going to go to friends and you'll see exactly where it is. Okay. Okay. So you're going to genuinely connect. Strategy number 2 on page 3 of the workbook, invite them to your Facebook group. I am not talking about a cold pitch. Let's just be crystal clear here. I am talking about you have now connected with this new person. You've maybe had a couple of comments back and forth. Maybe you've even had a couple of DMs. And then you say, I think you'd really like my group. Can I send you the link? Would you be interested? That's a genuine connection. Okay. Now I will tell you, this one right here may not be for you. And what you're going to find over the next 3 days is as we focus on all 20 strategies, Some of these you're going to be like, nope, not doing that. Not mine. And that's okay. You don't have to do all 20. It is about figuring out which of the 20 are the ones that feel right for you and work for you. Okay. So if this one is like, not me, that's okay. But I want to be clear. This is not pitch the minute somebody friend requests you. That will go terribly wrong very, very quickly. Okay. It also doesn't mean, back to this genuinely connect, it does not mean you go into their profile and you comment on 72 different posts. I've had that happen. Have you? Have you had some new friend request and then all of a sudden in your notifications, it's like person's name, like this, commented, like in a row? And you're like, yeah, I'm done. That's when I block and ban because they're up to no good. That's creepy factor. You do not want creepy factor. Okay. You want nice, genuine connections that you think your group really would help this person based on the connections and conversations you've had. Invite them to your group. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine something else. We're moving into strategy number 3 on the next page, page 4, I think. Okay. You friend requested somebody and they accepted your friend request. And they're going, okay, who is this person that friend requested me? I need to go check her out. I need to go check her out and see if she is as cool as I think she's going to be and see if this is somebody that I can have a connection. They might go and do this before they even accept your friend request because they might be like, I don't know about this, right? Okay, so number 1, if you have your profile locked down tight so that nobody can see your post, you got to change that setting. Because people that you are going to friend request are going to want to know whether or not they want to see your content in their feed. That's what the friend is, right? So you've got friends and you've got followers. Friends means each of you sees the other person's content in your feed. Follower only sees your content. You don't see theirs. So you're going to friend request new people and they're going to be like, I got to check her out. And they're going to go to your personal profile. What are they going to find there? Are they going to be able to very clearly see who you are, what you do in your business? Or is it going to be filled with food pictures? Unless you're a cook. Okay, you got to check this. So strategy number 3 is you've got to optimize your personal profile. Got to optimize your personal profile. I would say that monthly, you need to be changing your photo, your cover or your banner, whatever you call it, and your bio. Monthly, not all on the same day. Mix that around, do it on different days so you get the algorithm push from it. But you're going to update your cover, your photo, and your bio at least once a month. Now, you're also going to make sure that it is really easy to find your Facebook group. You're going to do that in a couple of places. One, you want to make sure that your group is in your list of websites. I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. If you want to, put it in your bio as well. Okay, what I'm talking about in your bio is you can always mix that up and do something different. So if this month you've got whatever theme you've got going on in your bio, that's what you're going to focus on. Or not, I said that the wrong order. I said that in the wrong order. Whatever you got focused on your content, that's what your bio needs to be about. Okay, if you are growing your group, why not put that in your bio? Put the link right there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on here. All right, so on your personal profile, okay, first of all, your photo, all you got to do is click that little camera right by where that photo is. This is what it looks like on your desktop or laptop. It looks a little bit different on your mobile phone, but you'll be able to figure it out. There's always going to be a button there. Okay, make sure when you change your photo that you leverage the description that's right there with it to give somebody an update about what's going on in your world or your business. Okay. To change your cover or your banner, that's that little button right there. It says edit cover photo. Make sure that your cover photo is about your business and about what you do. Focus on the theme that you're focused on, focus on growing your group, focus on an event that you have, whatever it is, because these are the first 2 things new friends are going to check out when they go to your personal profile. Does that photo look somebody that I want to be friends with? Do they look friendly? And 2, does the banner tell me something about who they are and what they do? Okay, next is your bio. Right underneath your bio, you have a little gray button that says edit bio, and that's where you change it. Okay, so mine right now simply says grow your group challenge and the link. Doesn't have to be more than that. Okay. If I were growing my group instead of trying to promote people to the challenge, I might say something about my group. Why should they join? And then the link to my group right there in the bio. Okay. Then down here below is where your links are, including your website links. If you click on that little gray button that says edit details, then you get something that looks like this. You got to scroll down to websites, click on the little pencil, and that's where you can put your group link, not just your website. You want to make sure it's easy for people to find you. Okay, I'm going to pause there because I want to see if there's any questions on this optimizing your personal profile. Okay. All right, let's see here. I just saw the comment about being pitch slapped. That cracks me up. I like that. I'm going to start using that word. And it is a hard pass for me as well. Can't stand it. Ugh, ugh. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the creep factor can be off the charts. Okay. Mary Beth says, I do this. Hey, we have this in common. Hey, we have this in common. You might like being in my group. Would you like the link? Okay, I think that's great after genuine connection has been established. Okay, if this is a stranger that you just met, just friended them, or just accepted their friend request and you drop that, read up above all the people, all the things that are going to be like block, no, yeah, no, right? So, but yes, the language works great as long as there's already been a connection. I would say, what's a connection? Back and forth a couple of times in comments, back and forth a couple of times in the DMs, then those words. Okay. Cindy says, I have my group in my bio and I've had people join it from there. It works. It totally works. It'll surprise the crap out of you how well it works. It works. It works. Is it going to get you 10 people a week? Nope. But it might get you one. All of these strategies together are how we're going to build up to that 10 a week, if that's your goal. Okay. Carol says, bio and link complete. Bonus points for you. I like it. Okay. I don't see any other questions, so we're going to keep going. Okay. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I did want to say this. If using your personal profile is an opportunity for you, using it for your business, we are getting ready to start the next Spark Your Social Strategy. It is a personal profile edition. It is 6 weeks. One of those 6 weeks is focusing on this profile. The rest of it is focusing on your content, your lives, how you sell on your personal profile, how to really make your personal profile the successful part of any sales funnel. So if that is something you want to join us for, there's still time to join. We start next Thursday. If you need the links to check out what it's all about, just type the word Spark in the comments and I'll get you the details. Okay. Now, homework. What? We haven't even gone through 6 and you're going to be homework already? Yes. Because I want to make sure while we're right here on number 3 that you understand what your homework is about. Okay. So your homework for day 1, you've got 2 homeworks. Number 1, which of these 6 strategies today are you going to focus on? I only want you to focus on one, because if you try to go after all 6, you're going to be scattered and you're not going to get anything done. Okay. So which one of these 6 are you going to focus on? And how are you going to implement it? You are going to see every day, you are going to see something like this. Color block post. It'll say, grow your group, whatever day we're on. Here's your homework. That's where you're going to comment. Remember, the more you comment, the more your name goes on the prize wheel. Okay. That's homework number 1. Which of these 6? Homework number 2 is a bonus. Here, I don't need this. Bonus homework is to update your personal profile. Well, I won't know that you've changed your photo, but I'm going to trust. Photo, cover, bio, website link, just like I showed you. Grab a screenshot of that once it's done, post it in this homework, and you'll get an extra point. If you do not have time today to make changes, then what I want you to do is grab a screenshot of it the way that it is today and tell me what changes you're going to make, and I'll still give you the point. Okay, so homework for day 1 is, which of these 6 are you going to apply and how? And then if you want the bonus points, optimize your personal profile. Make those changes today while you're thinking of it. Okay. It shouldn't take you more than a half an hour to update your photo, update your banner, put in that link, and change your bio. Should be that fast. Okay. Any questions about homework before we go through the last 3? I love it. You're already doing your homework in this. Okay, that works. But listen, don't forget to do this one too so that you get extra points. Okay? Okay. We haven't done 4, 5, and 6, Lucy. I'm giving you the homework while we're right now talking about number 3. You're going to get 4, 5, and 6 right now. Okay. All right. You guys are ready. Everybody's ready. You're like, give me. All right. So as a review, you're going to make connections. You're going to make friends. 5 people, 5 new friends every day, 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Okay. Number 2, if and when you build a genuine connection with somebody, invite them to your group. Number 3, optimize your personal profile. It is the first place that people are going to look when you friend request them to see whether or not you are as cool as you are. Make sure that they're seeing the coolness of you. Okay. Now let's do number 4. You ready? Number 4, your website and your freebies are already going out in other places. People are already clicking on those things. They're already downloading your freebies. They're already clicking on your website links from your profile and from all the other places that you have them. Make sure that your website and your freebies have a clear opportunity to join your group. Okay. On your website, make it its own little section. Want more? Join my group button. Boom. It's that easy. Okay. Freebies, if it's a PDF, I don't have a PDF to show you. Have a whole page in the PDF. Have a box at the bottom on that last page. Have a box somewhere in your freebie that says, hey, join my group, and make it clickable. You can do that right in Canva. The easier you make it for people to join, they got to know about it to join, and then you got to make it right there convenient for them to grab. Okay. So we've put your group link in your website links. We've put your group link in your bio. You might mix that up every once in a while, but you're going to make sure on your website in your freebie that is already driving traffic. Here's the cool thing about this one. This is one and done. Once you put those out, they will drive members all the time. You don't have to do anything. You just continue to promote your freebie, continue to promote your website in all of those places, and you'll get group members. Okay. All right. Number 5. Since we're talking about websites, start a blog. Now, before you all go all on this, oh my God, I don't need another thing to do. I'm going to make this super, easy for you. Okay. So I want to know how many of you have a blog already. So if you will, in comments, I have a blog. The rest of you, do you want a blog? Now, you can reserve to answer this question after I talk about this for a little bit. Okay. We are going to use AI or ChatGPT, whatever AI you're using, to make this so much easier. So much easier. Okay. What you're going to do is you're already going live. You are already going live, right? At least once a week. Okay. Take that live video, transcribe what you said in that live video. There's all sorts of different transcription softwares out there. Okay. Otter.ai is one. Take that transcription, post it into ChatGPT or whichever AI you're using and say, can you write this as a blog? Now you have your blog. Now you just got to slap it up on a web page and make sure you have a link to it. It's that simple. Don't overthink this. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Here's the next tactic that I'm going to give you. It doesn't have to be 700 blogs. I want you to think about what are the most common questions or problems that your ideal client, that's ICA, ideal client avatar, that your ideal client has. Create 5 blogs. Come up with 5 questions or challenges they have. Create 5 blogs. You can probably do that in an afternoon. You can probably do it in a couple of hours. What's going to happen is that blog readership attracts a different kind of person. There are people out there that prefer to read versus watch a video. I know it's crazy, but it's true. Blogs are keyword searchable, which means if I have a problem and I am going to type it into Google, I might bounce on your blog. Okay. But here's the key. How does this have to do with your group? Part of that blog that you're going to write at the end, your call to action is, if you want to learn more about this subject, join my group link. That's how powerful this can be. Okay. Now, what I want you to think about for strategy number 6 is where else can you make sure your group links are so that people find you naturally? So number 6 is to leverage other platforms. Now, I want to do a call out here. Okay. I am not saying you should go and be in all these other platforms. I am a big believer in the power of one. Focus on one platform. If that's Facebook, awesome. That's what it is for me. And be really good at Facebook, really active in Facebook. Get that up and going well. Start making money. Now that you've got money, now you can afford to pay somebody to help you be in the other places. But just posting content everywhere isn't enough. You've got to have the engagement, right? So what I'm saying here with this is if you are already on those other platforms, make sure your group link is there. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a minute. People who are on Instagram, people who are on YouTube, people who are on LinkedIn, they don't want to be on Facebook. True, but they will come for a group because groups don't exist in those places. I know LinkedIn has sort of a group thing, but it hasn't quite taken off, not to the same effect that it has on Facebook. Okay. So what you're looking for is the posts that you're doing, the captions that you're writing, the bios in those different places, resources, whatever it is, website links, every platform's a little bit different. Make sure your Facebook group is listed there. If you're already active in these places, make it easy for people to find you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me see what questions you have on 1 through 6. We're going to go through a quick review, but if you got questions, now's the time to drive it. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Lots of blogs already. I love it. Okay, you know what we're going to do right now? Right now. Drop the link to your blog. Drop a link to one part of your blog. Drop them in the comments. Seriously. If we're talking about blogs, let's promote your blog. Do it. Okay. Does a LinkedIn newsletter count? Yep. Put your group on there. Make sure it's easy. If you're doing any sort of newsletter, make sure it's easy for people to find your group. Okay. I've done blogs, but not consistently. Okay. I'm hoping that this helps you think about AI. If you're already going live once a week, and honestly, you can do it the other way too. If you're writing a blog, take that blog, tell ChatGPT, write this as a script for me to go live on. You can do it either way, whichever way goes easier for you. Consistency with blogs. Okay. Do I feel like you need to do a blog every single week? Nope. I feel like you need to have the most common questions, problems that your ideal client has and answer them. So if once a week blog is overwhelming, what about once a month? You decide what consistency means. Consistency is just what you will consistently do. So you decide what that number is. Okay. See, Danny says she prefers to read. That's why you got to have blogs, because there are people out there that prefer to read that stuff. Look at all these blogs. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay. Oh, look at y'all dropping your blogs. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm doing this weekend. Reading some blogs. Julie says, I used to have a blog and I have to start one again. Yeah, same. I recently moved my website from Squarespace to Kartra, and I've not done that yet. And it's on my to-do list. And so don't do what I do, do what I say. One of those kind of things. Julie, you and I can be accountability partners around it. How's that sound? Okay. Where does the blog go? Okay. Okay, let's keep it super simple. Super simple would be whatever tool you have to be able to create a landing page for. Just create a page and put the article there so that you have a link that then you can promote that link on your socials. It can be that simple. Okay. Some websites, depending on your website, can have different technology that allows you to have more of a blog-esque look. But here's what I want you to think about. All you really have to create for a blog is pages. So however you can create pages, right? That each page can have its link. So first page, by the way, you guys are going to be like oohing and on. I got my new things. Look at these. This is paper. This is like the consistency of cardstock. It's whiteboard. I can write and erase. Yes, this is my new find, and I'm very excited about it. Can you tell? Okay. You need a page where you can put those 5 most common, I'd probably do 6. And then you have a little text here. These are photos of your blog. And then these are links to find these most common blogs. And then you just need to create a page that each one of those boxes links to so that they can read the blog. Super simple. If you don't have to have blogging software to do any of it. If you really want to go all in with your blog and you want to have it SEO'd and all of that, then you need a website that has more of those skills and abilities. Okay. But don't let it stop you. Big call out here. Do not let anything, not having the technology, not having this, stop you. There's always a way to make it happen without spending a whole bunch of money. Okay. Let's see what other questions we got. Do you link the blog with your website? Yep. And your group. Remember, the whole point here is how do you drive more people to your group? Your blog is wonderful information. Join my group needs to be your call to action in your blog. Okay. Boop, 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 doo. Let me see if there's any other questions. I love all the blog links. Oh my gosh, this would be so fun. Danny says her platform allows blogs and classrooms and memberships. I love it. Yes. See? Great. And so again, do I want you sitting there going, do I need to change platforms? No. Figure out how you can do it on your platform. Whatever technology you already have, how do you get 4 or 5 blogs up? That's all you got to focus on. Okay. Okay. Mary Beth says, add a synopsis of the blog to your email list. Yeah. Okay. Every time you write a new blog, it should be a post in your Facebook group, post on your personal profile, post wherever else, goes out in email. You've got to drive traffic to the blog. Okay. Well, you're giving them some golden nugget in that blog, which makes them want to join your group because they want more from you. That's the magic here. Okay. Carol says, Canva offers landing pages. There you go. See? We're all about whatever solutions we need. You don't need to go out and be all crazy stuff. Okay. Lucy's asking, what are some platforms for blogs? Those of you that have blogs, if you have a particular platform, would you answer Lucy's questions in the comment? Just tell her what platform you use if you've got a blog. Okay. Elizabeth says, what about funnels? Okay. Ask me. I'm not sure what the question is Elizabeth. What about funnels as it relates to blogs, or what about funnels? What? I need just a little bit more information. If you'll give it to me, I'll answer your question here. Okay, let me do a very quick review of the 6 strategies from today. I thought today would be a little bit longer. That's okay. You're all loving it, right? You're getting good stuff. All right, let's go through these strategies one last time. See if this gets you any ideas or suggestions or questions or any of it. Okay, number 1, make connections, make friends, right? We are 5 minutes a day, 5 new friends. Be consistent about who you accept, approve, and send friend requests to. Okay. Number 2, once you've had a connection with them, invite them to your group. If you genuinely feel like they're like your group that would help them, that they would get value, that you would get value of having them in your group, invite them to your group. Number 3, optimize your personal profile. That's where they're landing. As you friend request people, the first thing they're going to do is check out your personal profile. So make sure that that personal profile is optimized. Remember, that is your homework. Okay. Number 4, where's number 4? Websites and freebies that you're already promoting in their own places. Make sure that it's easy to find your group in those places. Number 5, start a blog, revisit your blog. Make sure that your blog has the most common questions or problems answered, and make sure that they promote your group as part of finding or getting more information. Okay. And number 6, other platforms. Make sure that your group is on all of the other places that you are showing up on a regular basis. Okay. Any last questions? Oh, you're all so great helping her. Thank you. I appreciate all the information. Okay. No more questions. Everybody's good? Oh, I heard that feedback on my mic. Okay. For those of you with VIP access, I will see you in 12 minutes in Zoom. So you have time to go get a snack or go to the bathroom or pet the dog or whatever you're going to do. Okay. So 12 minutes, see you in Zoom. If you still want to join us, you probably need the link. Type the word VIP in the comments and I'll make sure you get the link so you can join us in 12 minutes if you want. Okay. Your homework. You got 2, you've got homework 1 and then bonus homework. Homework 1 is which of these 6 are you going to implement and how are you going to implement it? Just focus on one. Okay. If you want the bonus, Screenshot of your personal profile that you have optimized, or at least plans to optimize. Okay. Okay. Day 2, tomorrow, same time, same place. We will focus on an engagement explosion. How do you get things that are inside your group driving more people to join your group? And then Thursday will be, how do you look outside your spaces? Okay. Here's what I want to make sure that you get from today. It's not just about the numbers. It's not just about growing your group and getting sheer volumes of people. It is about making sure that you are getting the perfect, ideal people into your group, the people who want to be there. Those are the people who are going to engage and comment and post. That is our objective. You have to drive getting them into your group. And that is what we are exploring all week long. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. See you tomorrow. Other than VIPs, I'll see you in 10 minutes. See you in 10 minutes. All right. Everybody have a good rest of your Tuesday. See you soon. Bye, guys.